Oh, hi. So I've been told I need to make a biology project, and what better way than with a movie? Now, with all movies, one first must consider the budget. And so if I take a good look at my wallet, let's see what my budget is. See what we got to work with. Oh. Wait. I think I can still make this work. Now, as you can see by the power of movie magic, these are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates' main purpose is quick energy. And this can be illustrated by a simple experiment called giving children candy. Now, as you can see, if I give each of these guys a piece of candy, they will instantly just get full of energy and go like running all over the place. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, now carbohydrates generally are forms of like a hexagonal pattern. And these individual molecules are just simple sugars, such as aldose, fructose, glucose, etc. Now, when you take these things and link them up together into long chains or to more complex sugars, such as sucrose, you can even link up these long chains of simple sugars into long, like chain-like things and get starches, such as like in bread, potatoes, cornstarch, etc. Now, if you were to taste one of these starches, as illustrated by their tongue, now this is our tongue with a taste bud right there. So, tongue, tell me what this tastes like.
Like glue.
Yes, you see it tastes like glue. If you were to eat cornstarch and water, you'd say the same thing our tongue said. Now, if you were to say break the bonds of one of these individual things and get a single glucose, here, try this glucose.
Yummy.
Yeah, it tastes much sweeter. Now that we're done with carbohydrates, we're going to move on to every fad dieter's nightmare. Lipids. Now, fats and oils, also known as lipids, contrary to popular belief, are actually good for the human body. They provide the biggest source of energy, and, as any polar bear will tell you, they provide insulation from both heat and cold, and also provide from physical shock to the body. Now, another little known fact about lipids is that they also help in the building of hormones, which can be... Oh, Hannah, what's wrong?
I'm so sad.
Well, here, have some butter. Have some butter. I need to stop giving my siblings food. Anyway, now we will move on to the amazing world of proteins. Now, if you must understand proteins, you must understand fishing. And this is my example. Now, proteins, like this three-pronged hook, have three parts that are consistent in the entire thing. However, in a protein, as in a fishing hook, there's always one variable. In this case, that variable is the bait. Now, by changing the different kind of bait you put on the hook, the different kind of fish you're going to catch. As in proteins, the different kind of variable you have on your sort of base, the more the different proteins going to work. Like there's different proteins that work for like nails, hair, muscles, and movement in that general area. There's also proteins that work with hormones, and there's also the proteins that work similar in the egg whites. Now, being that nucleic acids, or the stuff that DNA is made of, is fairly uncommon to find in your average kitchen or your average hardware store, I should probably draw this to best describe it. Now, a nucleotide, or the part that nucleic acids are made up, or the monomer that DNA are made up, contains of a phosphate, hooked up to a glucose as described previously, hooked up to a nitrate, and this forms a nucleotide. Now, if I'm going to change the DNA of this and make it into something else, all I have to do is give it a little swish of my wand and tap. It's a dinosaur. Fascinating.